Welcome, deep divers. Today, we're taking a really fascinating journey back in time. We're diving into ancient rituals and divine connections. We've got some incredible descriptions, some excerpts that really give you a feel for these sacred practices.
Our mission basically is to try and understand what these rituals really meant, why they were so important, and how they actually created that link between people and, well, something bigger. It's about feeling that pulse of human spirituality, right?
Yeah.
Through these old traditions. Okay, let's unpack this. So let's start with the place itself, the ritual environment. One source paints this amazing picture of a hallowed ground. Try to imagine stepping into a temple. It's not brightly lit. It's bathed in the soft candlelight. Creates a totally different feel, doesn't it?
It really does. That dim, flickering light, it softens everything, makes the space feel different, sacred.
And the feeling in the air. It's described as thick with reverence, like you can almost feel the history, the devotion. Exactly. And that's not by chance. The environment is absolutely deliberate. It's the first step in preparing everyone. The physical space itself is like a tool, really, to shift your mindset, get you ready emotionally, spiritually. It marks a clear break from the everyday world outside.
Right, leave the mundane at the door.
Right, precisely. And then you layer on the senses. Think about the incense, the offerings. One text talks about sweet smoke filling the air and this feeling of power. It's not just perfume.
Power? How so?
Well, think about things like frankincense or myrrh. Burning them actually releases compounds. Stuff that can affect your state of mind, calm you down, help you focus. So that sense of power isn't just spiritual, it can be physiological too. A real shift. It's all part of guiding you towards that deeper connection. It's not background, it is the experience.
That makes so much sense. It's like engineering a state of consciousness almost.
Yeah.
And it wasn't just sight and smell, right? Okay, here's where it gets really interesting for me, the sound. We're told to listen to the chants echoing through the halls, hear the reverence. Just imagine that soundscape.
Oh, absolutely fundamental. These weren't just words being spoken, they were chants, rhythmic, echoing, filling that whole space. It creates this immersive sonic environment.
Yeah, you can almost feel the vibrations, can't you? It bypasses your thinking brain and hits you somewhere deeper.
Exactly. And ancient temples were often built with acoustics in mind, to make those sounds feel all-encompassing. Research suggests that rhythmic chanting, certain tones, they can actually help induce trance-like states or deep focus.
Wow.
So when it says hear the reverence, it's not just observing it, it's feeling it physically. As the sound washes over you, it binds everyone together in that shared experience.
Okay, so we have this incredibly charged atmosphere. Sound, sight, smell. Now let's talk about the central figure. One source mentions a solemn presence, and specifically names Anubis in his ceremonial garb. Just picture that. Anubis, the jackal-headed god from Egypt, guide of souls linked to the afterlife.
A very powerful symbol.
Seeing him there, in those ancient robes, it must have instantly brought this sense of, gravity, seriousness.
Absolutely. His presence anchors everything. He embodies these huge concepts, life, death, transition. He's not just decoration, he's the focal point.
A conduit, you could say.
A conduit, yes, that's a good word. And everything done around that presence is done with such care. There's a line about preparation for the ritual. They prepared with care. They honored him. This wasn't casual. The preparation was part of the ritual. Each step taken with reverence, with intention, honoring the deity, the tradition, the act itself.
It sounds like the preparation itself was almost a form of prayer, focusing the mind.
I think so. Definitely. It speaks volumes about the respect they held.
That level of detail, that care, it feels like a language, doesn't it? If every single movement has meaning.
Yes, exactly. And that ties into the sacred act. It emphasizes that the ceremonies, each one's significant. Each movement carries weight. It's not just going through the motions. It's precise symbolic communication.
Yeah.
Every gesture, every object placed just so. It all means something.
So for it to really work, for participants to get that deep experience, they needed to understand that symbolic language.
I believe so. That shared understanding was crucial. If you don't know the grammar of the ritual, you might witness it. But that deep resonance, that transformative potential, it might not fully land. The precision ensures it's not random. It's like a sophisticated dialogue with the divine or with the sacred, where every word, every movement is understood to be significant. It's intention plus collective understanding.
Right, so every detail matters.
Yeah.
Nothing's accidental. It's all part of this ancient, intricate choreography passed down.
Wow. Okay, so we've talked about the setting, the actions, the figures. the what and the how. Let's shift now to the why. I mean, what did all this do for the people involved? One source mentions a connection to the divine. It says, participants feel a connection to the gods they also honor. This wasn't just thinking about gods, it was feeling connected, right? A real sense of communion.
Exactly. It's about bridging that gap between the human and the divine, offering respect, but also maybe receiving something back, a sense of presence or guidance, perhaps.
Right.
And what's fascinating here is how it goes beyond just feeling connected externally. It's about the internal shift, the transformative experience.
Right. The source says they feel the power of the ritual. The ceremonies open the doors. What kind of doors are we talking about? Well, I think it means symbolic doors, internal ones. The whole setup, the environment, the sounds, the acts, it's all designed to trigger something inside the person. It's not just witnessing something holy. It's about being changed by it, maybe feeling burdens lift, like one text described, or gaining a new understanding, a sense of renewal, a psychic cleansing almost.
So the ritual facilitates a personal shift, a revelation.
Precisely. A strengthening of their spiritual core, perhaps, or just seeing their place in the cosmos differently. It's a palpable experience, something that can really shift your perspective. And if we connect this to the bigger picture, this transformation isn't just individual, it often ripples outwards.
How so?
Well, when people go through these powerful experiences together, sharing that reverence, hearing the same chants, it weaves them together. It builds community, reinforces shared values, creates this really strong collective identity. It's a shared journey that strengthens both the person and the group, provides belonging, support.
That makes sense, that shared journey, that collective feeling. It leads nicely into the idea of tradition, doesn't it? We hear about the weight of tradition, how people embrace the ancient ways, they find comfort. There's definitely something powerful about carrying on practices that are centuries, maybe millennia old. It connects you to the past.
Immensely powerful. It's not just habit. It's a conscious link to your ancestors, to this long line of belief and practice. It offers stability, reassurance. It's like saying, we belong to something enduring, something bigger than just us right now.
Yeah, which raises that important question. Why do these traditions last so long?
Right. And the living legacy piece suggests an answer. The rituals continue, as sacred and powerful today as ever. The spirit will never die. I think it speaks to a fundamental human need, the need for meaning, for connection, for something sacred in our lives.
So the comfort isn't just nostalgia?
No, I don't think so. It's deeper. It offers stability in a world that's always changing. It anchors people to core beliefs.
Yeah.
And that spirit that never dies. Maybe it's not just the ritual itself, but the human impulse behind it. Our drive to connect, to find meaning, to express spirituality. That's the living legacy kept alive through these acts.
Wow, what an incredible exploration today. We've really walked through that hallowed ground, felt that solemn presence, heard the power of the words, and hopefully grasped the transformative experience. It's so clear these ancient rituals were far more than just customs. They were intricate pathways to connection, almost like technologies for the human spirit.
That's a great way to put it. Technologies for the spirit. And maybe as we finish this deep dive, here's something to think about. What kinds of rituals or traditions or just intentional acts resonate in your own life today? They might look very different, of course. Maybe it's a family tradition, a personal practice like meditation, maybe even how we engage with art or music together. How do we, maybe without always realizing it, seek that same connection, that same transformation? How do we find meaning beyond the everyday?
That's a really powerful question to leave us with. Thank you for joining us on the deep dive. We hope this has sparked your curiosity and encourages you to continue your own explorations into this amazing world of human connection and the enduring power of tradition. Until next time.